What's up guys, it is Saintsfan, and today a ton of information about GTA PC was released. And what I'm going to be doing in this video is sort of breaking it down, sort of highlighting everything that is important. In the background you'll see a bunch of new screenshots. I'm not going to really talk about those. Obviously, if you guys want to, I'll leave a link in the description where you can see them in a giant gallery, but they're just some brand new ones. But getting into some of the important stuff that was released. The first thing that I think is actually really cool. So on PC, Rockstar is going to allow people to use their own music in the game. It's not like something I guess we were sort of hoping for with like a Spotify integration, but basically you can put your own music files into like a certain folder and it will transfer into the game. And what's cool about this is that you can actually make it like an actual radio station where there's commercial breaks, station IDs, bumpers, you know, talk between two different hosts. Like, that's actually pretty cool, especially with your own music. So I'm excited to see that. There's also a new radio station in the game with some new music, but this music integration, like with your own stuff, that's actually pretty cool. I'm excited for it because that was one of the downsides of playing on console with all the like the copyrighted music. Now I'll be able to actually use my own music and it should be pretty cool. Another tidbit of information sort of regarding modding is that Rockstar did announce that the game's modding possibilities will be at least comparable to the ones from GTA 4, although they did mention that GTA Online, you know, that's going to be their main focus, and they're going to make sure that nothing detracts from that experience and has a negative impact on the overall community of players. So kind of seems like modding into online, which if you think about it kind of makes sense. Like, that's not going to happen. I do hope there is a way that where we can play mods though with our friends, whether that's like in a single player sort of co-op or something, because I'm definitely looking forward to something like that. Another awesome thing that we learned today was what these settings will look like for not only like keyboard and mouse, but also like the graphics. So the first picture I'll show on the screen is the keyboard and mouse settings. And as you can see, there's a bunch of different stuff, which will obviously make PC people really happy. But these next three images are from the graphics settings. And as you can see, the first line, which I absolutely love, it says ignore suggested limits. So I know that'll definitely be appreciated. You know, there's some of the basic stuff. You can see the screen type, resolution. Now this is at 4K, as you can see. There's the refresh rate. There's even an output monitor, which is something you don't see in too many games. Basically, you can pick which monitor it displays on, which is definitely like, that's just something a lot of people might not use, but for the people that do, it's going to be big. There's three different types of anti-aliasing, as you can see, the FX, MS, and then the NVIDIA TX anti-aliasing. Obviously, just to give us some more options, there's VSync, which not many people on PC like. You can pause the game on focus loss, so like I guess when you tab out, that's sort of what that means. It'll pause the game. Moving on to this next image, this is where it gets pretty cool. So you can determine how populated the game is and the variety of the population, as well as distance scaling. Now I'm assuming this is only for single player, because obviously online you would think that's sort of the same for everybody, but that, again, that's just some more stuff that helps people if they do have lower end systems. Obviously, you have the textures, shaders, shadows, you know, reflection, water particles, the grass, the shadows, the post FX, and then this next screenshot you have sort of at the bottom, motion blur strength, in-game depth of field, the anisotropic filtering, and the ambient occlusion. And then if you haven't seen already at the top, it says video memory, and it'll tell you sort of like if you're maxing it out or if, you know, how far you can go. So just from seeing this stuff alone, and then you also have the advanced graphics, which are on the left there. You know, there's a lot of stuff, and it does seem like Rockstar did sort of optimize this from what the people have been saying in the articles. Basically, it's going to be pretty easy to run this game at 1080p and 60 frames per second. So if you do have sort of a low-end PC, I definitely wouldn't worry, because, you know, obviously, as you can see, there's a bunch of different options that you can mess with and get, you know, the perfect balance of what you want. For those people who haven't played on the PS4 or the Xbox One version, and you're pretty much coming from the 360, or you're just, this is like your first time playing the game, online will be fully functional. Like all the DLCs, all the heists and everything, that'll be into the game on day one, so there's no waiting for anything. The two new features that I'm most excited about, the Rockstar editor and then the director mode, these actually sound pretty sweet. So the editor mode is pretty much what it says. You know, you can get a clip that happens in the game, you go into the editor, and then there's like different camera angles, or you can do like a free camera and just move around and get like the perfect shot. You can speed up or slow down footage. There's different effects, including a camera shake, saturation, contrast, or a vignette. You can even adjust the volume level of sound effects and dialogue, so that's definitely going to help out a lot when we do make videos. And then there's also a director mode, which basically will make you the director of a scene. So it says that this used alongside the Rockstar editor will allow players to set up their own scenes, placing characters, pedestrians, and animals wherever in the world they want. Once you have your scene outlined, you can tweak the mood by altering weather, wanted status, time of day, and pedestrian and traffic density. And then after your scene is established, the mode gives you the option to trigger various gestures and character-specific dialogue clips to play out your ad hoc vignette. And they said players can also unlock various characters, heist crew members, and special pedestrians throughout like the game's storyline. Now again, this is going to be one of those things that I almost wish was in online too, so you can sort of do this with your friends, especially for us with like the Heist Life series that we're going to be continuing on PC. That would be really helpful. So I'm wondering if somebody will sort of mod this into online or find a way to use it with friends. But that has been it pretty much with the main stuff. If I do come across anything else, or if you guys come across anything else of all the information that has been released today, let me know in the comment section. And if I find anything, I'll definitely keep you guys updated. I think we only have like 6 days left. I know I'm pretty excited. I just pre-loaded the game yesterday on Steam, so I'm ready to go when it does release. But yeah, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about all this stuff. Hopefully this helps you guys learn some more about the PC if you're sort of on the fence whether or not you're getting it or not. Drop a like if you did enjoy it, subscribe for more awesome GTA content, and as always, it's your boy Saintsfan. I'm out. Peace.